Hi guys, welcome to Travel with Austin. I'm Austin. Today we are here in Ohio and we are going to be exploring part of an abandoned hotel. And as you may have just seen there, some of the electric was still on in this hotel. So, first of all, I should say that this is a massive hotel. The section we are in is called the Villas section, and all the rooms here are much nicer, much bigger than the actual main hotel. They are also a bit separated from the main hotel. Unfortunately, we could not go into the smaller, normal sized rooms. However, we were able to take a look at this villa section and take a look at some of the rooms in here. So you can see here we are walking down one of the hallways. Um, More so the second floor, but I did kind of get Shining vibes from this. It was very interesting because 99% of this building has absolutely no power, but for some reason there was still power in parts of this area. And at one point we did try a key card that we found on the ground, and the door still reacted to it. It did deny us entry, but it still reacted to it. So here you can see the connection to the main hotel. As I said, this is separated from the main hotel for some reason. It is all connected indoors, but they put the villa section on its own side. You can see we still have an ice vending machine in there. There's one of the elevators that no longer works. And for some reason, there was a lawnmower in the middle of the area here. And it looked like a perfectly good lawnmower, too. Now, this section is in incredible condition. Parts of this hotel were destroyed, plates smashed everywhere, broken glass. And while this isn't 100% perfect, this area is in excellent condition. And like I said before, there are areas here where the power is still on. And that kind of creeped us out a bit, no lie. Um, so you can see through that door there, there is power and a light on. But the room itself has obviously not been used in a while. So as we explore here, you can see the lamp. This was a map of the fire suppressant system for parts of the hotel, which was interesting. And you can see we have a microwave in here as well as a fridge, and then there is an old TV. And yes, to our surprise, the old TV, it took a second, but this old TV did turn on and work, which was kind of insane. You can see the lamp that is left on here, and yeah, the decorations and stuff. Now, I did end up turning off that TV pretty quickly because the static sound was super loud. And then as we took a look over here at the fire system, it appears that there was some sort of pipe there used for some sort of drugs. Now we're going back out into the main hallway, of course, and heading further down. As you can see, the hallways are dark, only really illuminated by our flashlights and occasional camera flashes. The inside area has no windows, since the windows, of course, are all in the outside room. Now, this one was really interesting um, because not only was there still power on, but there was heat running in this room. So you can see we have like a kitchenette here, fireplace, again, another old TV. This place did not close down until 2016, so that is an extremely old TV. So that was the heater back there. It was running while we were in here, which was really weird. Here is the bathroom with this terrible, terrible cow print wall, which you could see my phone case because, of course, I had to take a picture of that. But despite the heat running in here, there were no signs of anyone living in this room, at least recently. which is a bit odd because this did seem like it would be a prime location for homeless and unhoused people to come and, live in, especially since there is running heat and electricity. So we're going to go ahead and make our way further down. So what's really interesting is some of these rooms were unlocked. Some of them were specifically taped so that if they did close, they wouldn't lock themselves. And then other ones were still completely locked off, which I do find that kind of weird. I have to wonder what the reason is that some of them aren't blocked off at all and why some of them still are. There was also a room with an extension cable running into it that we did not go into because it kind of sketched us out. The extension cord was running from a different part of the hotel all the way across the hotel into that room, and that room was taped off so that it couldn't officially lock. Now here at the end, we do have two handicapped rooms. You could see the buttons on the doors there. Unfortunately, those were both locked. But now we are going to make our way up to the second floor. And these are actually where the really nice rooms were. You can see there was a grill here. Our best guess is that at one point when this place did have security, that the security guards may have been living in or at least using the rooms here. And then, to our shock, when we took a look at the second floor, and you'll see this in a second because I guess I didn't get a good camera shot of it, all of the lights on the second floor are on, which freaked me out a bit. My friend was braver than me and said that we should just do it and go in. So we took a second to be cautious, but we did decide to go and take a look there. So sorry for the extended shot of just us looking, but if you take a look down that hallway, and we'll see it again in a bit, but it looks like it could have just been open yesterday. Now this is one of the villa rooms. You can see we have two large beds. Again, very big TV over there. A bit of a smaller TV mounted to the wall, but still pretty big for 2016. And then some of these rooms have their own upstairs area, which I have never seen in a hotel room. So we go up here, and again, big crappy TV, but you can see very large bed, and then a bathroom and shower area up here. It was really interesting to me to just see this. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen another hotel where a single room that wasn't something super fancy had an upstairs area. And most of the ones in this area were like that. So, again, also fireplaces seem to be in every room. Some of them did have a little washer dryer combination. This one had another room off to the side as well. So, realistically, you could have had around 8 people in this room comfortably if you slept two to a bed. Um, yeah, so big room. And then back in the hallway, and again, look at how weird this is. This could just be walking through a normal open hotel, really. But almost all the lights on this floor were on. It was in mostly great condition. Some of the windows were broken, unfortunately, in some of the rooms, but the interior lights were on and working. Now, I will say there was definitely some sort of gas leak in this area. So, very unsafe. We could smell the gas, and at one point there was even graffiti saying, "Don't light flames, possible gas leak," which is a very acceptable use of graffiti, I will say, is to let people know about a gas leak. But yeah, here are more of the rooms. As you can see, this one does have that little washer dryer thing, and this one is all stacked up. So it's not all set up like the other one is. Now, these rooms did not have any of the blankets or sheets on them. However, on the first floor of the actual hotel section, all of the original blankets and sheets that are themed to this hotel were still there. So theoretically, someone could just put one of these mattresses down, go and grab those sheets and blankets, and then spend the night here. Now, I will say by the time that this is posted, this building will have been sold and redeveloped. So, unfortunately, if you're seeing this, this does not exist as this anymore, at least as long as everything went to plan. But it's still an interesting thought in my head. Now, here it's kind of hard to see, but they did have an ice cream machine instead of like the normal pop vending machines, which is really weird to me. It's dark. There was some graffiti on the walls here, but it did mostly seem like nonsense. And then as we turn down the hallway, you can see there's some more rooms down there, and then even more rooms here. And here is where it warned us of the gas leak. So over on that wall over there, it did say gas leak in the area. Don't light flames. There is one of the staircases. And we have even more rooms. It is interesting how nice some of the rooms were compared to how messed up some of these rooms are. Now, this area has become pretty popular at the time that we visited. So it's possible that some of this was explorers who moved stuff around or local high school kids who moved stuff around. But I think for the most part, this is just how it was kind of left, which was really interesting. Now, I actually visited this hotel as a kid for the indoor water park here, but I never actually got to see the hotel section because I lived too close to stay the night. So I don't know how much these rooms would have gone for or anything like that, but these are the bigger and more expensive rooms. There were rooms in the tower section that were smaller and would have been cheaper, but we could not access that section at all. So again, just another look inside. I mean, these rooms are pretty beautiful, especially for being abandoned for almost 10 years now. So you have to really think about what great condition they're in for that. So we are about to wrap up our exploration. Only about a minute left. But this place was really a wonderful gym. I'm so glad that I got to see it before it was renovated and changed. I do wish the future developer the best of luck with the property. Hopefully, they can get everything all set up and fix that gas leak because that's definitely concerning. But it was a really cool place. There definitely had been people there recently, possibly living there, because there was food such as this right there and the tortillas over here that expired in June of 2024. And the building has supposedly been abandoned since 2016. Anyway, that is all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this exploration of the abandoned hotel with power still on. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe, as it really helps me out a lot.